talk to me first about your connection with representing this minority group.
Well, both of my children are gay, and that's sort of where the narrative starts. My daughter now is married to a beautiful transgender woman, and if I'm not out celebrating the 50th year anniversary of the LGBT Center, which I have supported for years now, where else am I going to be? Am I going to be at home watching television? I don't think so. I passionately support the center. I find that it's a model. My dream would be to have the model in every city, and it provides medical care, psychological care, community, sense of community. People that go there can receive mail when they're homeless, which is these are small things, but they're actually huge in a person's life, because we aren't vilified. We are, we walk around and we're treated in a way that's for the most time is respectful, and but to be disregarded and not seen as an equal, it's the craziest thing.
You're an OG. You're an OG. You've seen a lot. You've been through a lot. But today we're here. First, let's talk about LGBT 50 years.
Yes.
I mean, we're commemorating such an important movement that although we made progress, there is still a lot of work to be done. But you are at the forefront of that. But talk to me about what we have to be done. What's left to really make it like...
I think I personally find that being somebody that identifies as non-binary, and I kind of float somewhere between the gay community and the trans community, I kind of find that the gay community could be a little more inclusive to a lot more other communities. The gay community can be very critical and judgmental, and I think we need to be more supportive of our lesbian brothers and sisters, our trans brothers and sisters, creating more of an availability for just being in the public eye for our brothers and sisters of the other communities and shedding light on them. Because I feel like the gays, we're kind of doing really good, We've kind of come a long way, but our lesbian brothers and sisters, our trans brothers and sisters, our bisexual brothers and sisters that are highly criticized all the time, I think we need to lend a hand to them and shed some light over there.
That's the one thing I admire about you, which I wanted to ask. Somebody like me, I mean, I'm here. It takes a lot of me to even talk to somebody like you. But for people who want to say the things that they're afraid of for a good reason, how can we Kathy Griffin it? Like, how can we have her do trademark?
We have to say the stuff we're afraid to say now, because honestly, youngins, listen to me. I'm 58. Listen to Grandma. I have seen a lot of stuff, and I've never seen anything like this. We've got concentration camps in the United States of America, and I know those are strong words, but I think we need more people to use those words, because that's what they are. And until we identify the problems as what they are, like the community dealt with the AIDS epidemic, don't ask, don't tell, feminism is like, oh, by the way, feminism, can we talk?
No, let's talk about feminism.
It's like over. What happened? I feel like the women's movement happened, and now, of course, with this administration.
That's the thing, though, with social media, too. Don't forget, too, we had a global climate
Do young women
march.
know that this president wants women to have to go back to wearing skirts and not even be able to wear pants anymore? Like, for real.
Amazing evening. LGBT, 50 years. I mean, you've been asked this a lot tonight, but talk to me about it, because I want to know the connection.
It's
the
important.
heart.
This is a center that saves lives and helps so many people. And so we're excited to be here to show and give back and to support them.
For me, it's important just to give the center even more visibility. I used to be a homeless youth. I didn't have a center to support me, and so it's just really important to me to make sure that the center's still around to support other kids.
And besides the event, you're involved a lot with, White House officials, including the event that you were at, or event or conference or something.
It was...
The 2020 people running for election. What did you find in that conversation that makes you really optimistic about this next year?
Yeah, so it's really important for me to make sure that we're speaking directly to our leaders and saying, are you addressing the concerns that we have as everyday Americans? And to be in that platform and to be able to talk directly to them was great. And what I learned is that we have to continue to challenge them and to make sure that they understand that people who are of color, that people who are of different sexual and gender orientations, and people who live at the intersections of those, we have real concerns. And if you don't address us, we're not going to vote for you. And I appreciate all the candidates, Democratic candidates, stepping up and showing out. And I feel really positive that we'll be able to get that orange fool out of office.